RaynorIRL. We return to Seville under siege. The Barcarans striking the first blow. Warning bells, screams, and thousands of explosions echoing in the distance. Zil and Nilek went to the west to investigate the fight at the walls. Cass went back to the tavern to get his things. And due to her obsession with shiny things, Uklema saw the destruction of a nearby shop as an opportunity to loot.
Well, I saw everyone going at the front door. I was like, to this loud noise, like,
Well, if everyone's fleeing, what's going on?
but I want to try to figure out where the big thing that came through the wall.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go looking for that.
So roll
In
an,
hopes that it's shiny.
roll an investigation. You rolled a 22. Okay, so you say
According to my calculations, if you take the trajectory of the ball, or whatever it was that passed through, and you head it over towards it, and if it came down at this angle going at this speed, then it should have landed right over there.
and then you look over and you see the inside of a shop that has a hole in it, and sitting on top of a mangled merchant is like a half shattered just ball of something.
Shiny?
It is not shiny. It's very dull and burned.
She would be thinking bummer. But, you know, I have other reasons now to be going that way anyway, so I'm heading towards the now smoldering remains of the merchant and whatever this dull, lifeless thing is.
Okay, I will warn you, you do see a fire in the building.
That's
'Cause it's
shiny.
a merchant shop and several potions shattered and spilled and lit together. Just to warn you, you can still do it, go ahead. But okay, so you enter the shop. Roll a perception check.
Roar.
Okay. So you do notice that the fire is raging and is getting fairly close to some poison potions and some acids and an acid spore scroll, and you're not sure what activates that. But the fire hasn't yet gotten to them, so you have a little bit of time. What would you like to do in that time?
That was my perception.
Yeah, that was just from walking in. You looked
Okay.
around.
Well,
So
I
now,
guess
what would you like to do?
I guess I want to see if there's... So her philosophy is, if it doesn't have an owner, it's up for grabs. And the store no longer has an owner, so everything's up for grabs.
Oh my god, dude.
What's your alignment?
Yeah, like good, but I would be happy to give this up to someone else if they need it, so...
Okay. Roll an
my
investigation.
Wow, look at these
19.
rolls though.
Okay, so Bangle, you find 20 gold on the dead merchant's body, but you've noticed that in the time the fire's gone to the acid potion and the poison potion and the acid scroll, and because you didn't grab them, so they are starting to light on fire. So the problem is the gold is scattered all around. So I'm gonna need you to make a sleight of hand check. Okay, that's not terrible.
So what's this thing in front of me, by the way? So the thing that hit him.
You have no idea what it is. It is just.
Can I take it?
No, it's too heavy.
It's too heavy?
It's definitely too
Can
heavy
I
for
take
a
it? It just
It-
blasted through the
please.
tavern walls and then killed 2 people?
It is
Can I
also,
take it?
You know what? It is. So it's burning hot, and it's really heavy. But if you want to make a strength check, I mean, I'll let you grab it.
Can I let a wisdom check aside?
Sure.
If I should do that.
It's gonna
So,
let
what
the
would
hands
you
of
say?
fate
What-
decide.
I want to let the hands of fate. I'll just roll a d20. Let's just roll a d20. Come on.
Okay. If you roll above a 10, you grab it. If you roll below a 10, you don't grab it.
Goodness.
Okay, you grab it.
Wow.
So
Wasting
give
all
me
the good rolls in fucking this bullshit. Hey,
So give me a strength check.
Yay, -1.
I believe in you. You can do it.
Oh, there we go.
good
Hey.
lord.
Hey!
You gotta be shitting me.
So I'm gonna have to roll percentiles, and I'll let you guys see. Nah, I'll roll in secret.
This is
I'm gonna say
dumb.
once I carry the sucker out.
Meanwhile, people are
Ow.
dying.
I have bad news for you, Bingo.
Go ahead.
So you lift up the cannonball, and then you just feel your hand searing. And so you take 1d4 fire damage, and you actually drop the cannonball. And because you managed to lift it up, it actually falls down and knocks you over, and half of the gold that you grabbed just scatter all over the floor.
Yes!
You should probably roll the damage.
Yes!
You roll. You have the privilege of doing that, God. You get to roll the damage.
Bango, you lifted a literal object that was on fire. Sorry. So you take 1 damage.
Hey, that's bad. That's
I
Could be
appreciate
worse.
you playing a character that doesn't have the most wits about them, but I think they can tell when it's not a good idea to don't
Well,
touch
I didn't know
fire.
it was a cannonball. I thought maybe it was a magic item. Like, I was gonna bring it to the guard and be like, hey, so this is what they use to blow a hole in that place. What do you want to do with it?
You
Okay.
still don't know if it's a cannonball for all you know.
God damn it.
It could be like the meteor rock. That's what it looks like. Add 10 gold still though, because you kept half
I
of
did.
what you had stolen.
I did. That put me back up to 88.
Okay. The guard looks at you. You're very lucky, you feel. Almost as if luck really went in your favor at certain points in this journey, that the guard didn't see you trying to take all of the things from the dead merchant. And he yells, "What the hell are you doing? That's dangerous! Get out!"
The thingy. That's like the thingy.
That's not important right now. I got a job to do. Get out. Go. Freaking civilians. It was causing me issues.
Red thingy moving towards the green thingy.
That's what I was thinking.
Red thingy moving toward the green thingy.
What?
Red thingy moving toward the green thingy. I think we're the green thingy.
Almost, I'm half tempted to try to get and sneak a paper flower in his hair, but I'm not going to right now.
What the?
So, we're
Probably
gonna-
Can I get to the wall yet?
Oh,
Yes.
seriously, yeah. Can we get to the. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start heading back towards everyone else now. So,
Yeah.
moving on.
Zil arrives at the stone wall, and there's a guard standing there. He sees the weaponry that you're bringing with you, and he says, "What are you doing? Wait, are you one of the scouts? The mercenaries we hired?"
No, I am not, but I could be hired on the spot. Recompense can be talked about later, but I'm just here to help the town from whatever violence this is.
I mean, at this point, we'll take any archers we can get. Just get up the wall. So the next one to arrive is Chris's character. So Nilek, he looks at you and he says, "What on earth are you doing here? Shouldn't you be over at the camp? You don't have the look of a warrior about you."
He tries to ignore the guard and just get up the stairs. I already know how this is gonna go, but
The guard puts his hand out and says, "My orders are to let no one pass that can't help us out right now. And I need to know you're not a spy or a civilian."
I'm not a spy.
Yeah, well, that's nice, and I'm not the Queen of England, but for all you know, I could be wearing a beautiful crown in some foreign fantasy land like the one I just mentioned.
Sir, I understand that we have doubts right now, but being a dark, can I make like a history check? Or pretty much my intention is the gnome wants to try to help back up the dark elf. That the fact that he's here adventuring means that he could probably help in the defense of the town, because a dark elf out this far wouldn't usually be useless in combat.
Okay, unfortunately, you're gonna have to make a charisma check, because the
Yeah.
guard doesn't know history.
I'm okay with that. He's trying. We're trying. Just charisma.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It would be persuasion, right?
Yeah,
Right.
it's a persuasion check, specifically.
But
don't
either way,
know
I'm gonna.
yet.
Either way, I'm gonna suck at it. But
I think you have the same negatives for this.
hey,
Hey,
coming
phew.
in clutch.
The guard goes, eh? I mean, if you're vouched for, you must be able to do something, right? And at this point, you two are definitely aren't Barcaran, so I guess you can't be spies. I'm actually kind of brilliant, aren't I? I'm sure my guard captain will be proud of me. Go on up there. Alright, the next to arrive is actually going to be Clema.
She's just, she's just running up there. They all smile on her face, even though her hands are a little singed.
The guard goes, stop, who are you and why are all of you weirdos heading up towards the wall? Go to the camp. What the hell happened to your hands?
Does not matter. Do you not think I can handle myself?
I mean, no.
Never underestimate the halfling when death is on the line. Now let me pass on my fellow this foul opponent.
God.
Roll a persuasion check.
The classic wonders.
Yep. Wait, should I use performance because I'm trying to embellish it, or should I use...
I'll allow performance.
God damn.
With a natural 20.
Just wait
rules are
until
hot.
we get into combat. He's gonna start rolling. low.
Everyone's dead.
We're dead.
We're all dead. We're all
Yeah.
dead. It's when the ones start rolling in.
Yep.
He goes,
Dumb.
my lady, my humblest apologies. I didn't realize that one such as fearsome and great as you would threaten me like this. I don't know what to do. You just go ahead. Go
She
ahead.
just goes, puts a paper flower in his hair, walks away.
God, I love it so much.
And at this point, Cass gets to the wall, and at this point, the guard looks at Cass and then just goes, flicks his head up.
He's giving up.
I'm done with this. You look like I know you at least. You're Magaian and you're a cleric. Please, we have injuries on the wall. I don't know what's going on. Just please help us. One of the clergy we could really use your help. Yeah.
Cass nods and basically puts down all of her that isn't like immediately useful for healing.
The guard says, "I'll watch your stuff for 5 copper."
This isn't the time, and I take out 5 copper and give it to him.
Jeez, I'm about to say.
No, I mean,
Trying to
I'm
turn a
telling
profit
him
over here, the guard
At the
is.
same time, I'm telling him this is not the time for bargains, and I'm giving him the 5 copper.
And then as you go up the wall, he yells, "Any payment will have to be through the guard captain."
Oh my god.
And now you're all
Is he
up
not
there.
accepting the 5 copper, or?
No, payment
or
for
what?
healing
Oh, payment
people
for
up on the
healing.
walls.
Alright.
So as you go up onto the rampart, a horrible scene plays before you. There's brave knights charging into what appears to be some kind of phalanx formation of the kind that you've heard of in battles, but you've never quite seen like this, as smoke covers the entire battlefield, making you wonder if an illusionist had cast in order to disguise the archers in the back. You also notice that the arrows are quite strong, probably shot from crossbows, from which you can tell as they fell even knights in plate armor riding at full charge with couched spears and lances. Cass, looking onto the horror of such a battle scene before him, throws up over the ramparts, but begins to steady himself as he knows that he'll probably be needed in this, as guards even to his left and right, after hearing a whizzing go by, are falling to the ground. screaming in pain. So you're all up on the wall. What would you like to do?
If there's Barcarans in range, I try to shoot the pew pew.
So strangely enough, there's not a lot going towards the walk, like actually actively going towards the wall. They seem more focused on protecting their archers with pikemen.
Is there somebody who's like in command?
As you look to the right and left, you see a man yelling orders in order to get ready for what he's considering to be a rush after the initial skirmish is happening. So he's solidifying the defenses, yelling for people to be carried off of the wall.
He's yelling for people to get carried off the wall?
People are falling down around you.
Because they're getting shot and killed.
You have no idea what's happening. They're just falling. And
They're just
screaming.
falling?
You hear a whizzing sound and then one goes down.
I want to see how that person died.
Okay. Walk over and make a medical check.
Yeah, look at me go.
You look up at the rest of the group that's with you and you say, he's dead.
Dead Jim. Okay.
I kind of look over, kind of bend over, so I'm like,
These guys chose crossbows over bows. That was a bold decision.
Okay.
Nilek hates it and ignores it completely.
You have made your actions, Cass?
So Cass is going to first get all of the stuff out of his healer's kit, so that everything is like splayed out and close at hand. And he's gonna start triage. He's gonna start basically figuring out which people I can heal and get back in the fight, and which people I'm just gonna have to stabilize.
Okay, roll a medicine check.
That is a 17.
Okay, so you've seen this kind of injury before, but it confuses you a bit. It's the same kind of injury that you've seen when there was one time where you were off on a healing trip, and there had been a wizard, because bandits had attacked a camp. A wizard had shot a fireball and hit a piece of wood, and the wood splintered and shot into the bandit, and it reminds you of that injury. And so you knew more or less of how to treat it, and so you started to do your best, and you actually managed to stabilize a decent amount of the troops that had been falling. And
Okay.
So yeah, that'll be your action. And now Evan, you have an action that you still haven't taken.
So, you said that the guy in command was trying to get people, the injured, away from the wall, and that he thinks that the wall's going to be rushed. So I guess Zil would want to, well, at first he wants to like perceive, like, am I going to be help here? Like, where can he help the most? And on the wall, or if he's needed at another spot.
Roll a wisdom. I feel like it'd be more wisdom to know where you're needed.
Bam.
It's pretty good. Not that you would be insignificant, but you just, in your wisdom, you realize that you just don't have enough information of what's going on. That the most you could do, the best thing that you could do, would be to gather information first, and then decide where you should be placed. You're looking around, trying to see what you should be doing on the rampart, and then all of a sudden a whizzing sound.
As our heroes investigated the wall, Zil was rocked by a blast from some kind of magic, but was able to walk away with nothing more than a few bruises and scrapes. The guard captain, seeing this explosion and these strangers in peril, approached quickly.
What the hell kind of mages do they have? I'm sorry, you won't be of any help here. It's dangerous. I don't know what kind of weaponry they're using.
The captain pointed them east, toward a camp where they would be safe. A camp that they were pointed to many times. This time, they all heeded. They arrived at the camp still knowing very little about the conflict they were thrust into. However, soon, they would be all too familiar. Thanks for checking out this video from the RaynorIRL live stream. If you want more of this content, go to twitch.tv/RaynorIRL, 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Thursday and Saturday nights. Come and check us out live. Or Sunday nights, I always upload a video to this channel here. Watch time is what the algorithm picks up these days, so if you are here at the end, thank you so much. Have a good day, good night, stay awesome, keep it epic, and keep it gamer.